Hey Vince, it's Steve. Hey, quick explanation here. So rather than me doing these every week, I've got this thing down to a science now, so I figured I'd just bequeath you the process of getting labor information. So this is how it works. When the pallet schedule is complete, the data is put into the portal. Once the data is in the portal, the link I'm going to email you is the Access database that does the work. So for the list you just sent me where you wanted, data, you would come in here and you'd open this query, sales unit labor totals. When you double click on it, it'll prompt you for a job name. That's what the parameter value is. So I'm going to start with PCMB, which is 10-637. And when I hit OK, it will give you the job number. It'll give you the count of the units. It will give you the sales unit number. This is the fab hours, assembly hours, packaging hours, and finally the installation hours. And then what I do is I come up here to external data. I click this button that goes to Excel. I typically put them on my M drive, and I would call this PCMB, and I would just hit OK. And what that's going to do is it's going to export that same file. So you put the job number in, and it'll export that thing. You don't have to save it or anything. I just hit close. So now on my M drive, if I sort this thing by date, here we go. At the top, I should have the PCMB XLS. So I just open that. This part you probably already know, so I won't bore you with it. But essentially, what I do here is I just take all the columns and make them wide enough so you can see them. I come down here to the bottom. I do a sum. I copy that over to the other ones. And then I do a sum of the fab hours. And that's what I send you an email out to everybody else. So now you know what I know. Okay, so that's for an existing one. All the ones you sent me are existing. That will get you the installation, packaging, assembly, and fab hours for all the jobs you emailed me. One other step, if for whatever reason the job is new, when you open this, these will all be blank because it hasn't calculated the data for it yet. So on a brand new job, these will be blank. To do that one, I made a macro down here called sales unit labor. All you have to do is double click on that, put in the job number, and it will do all the calculations, and then the same set of steps. Open this, export it to Excel, good to go. So sometimes you have to run this to get the data, so if any of them are blank and you want them to calculate, this is how it gets calculated. And then if you want to view the actual data, just open this query, put in the job number, and you'll get all of the data that I've been sending you. So now you can do it, you don't need me, and I can step out of this process. All right, thanks a lot.